Hi everyone, I'm Edna Dominguez.
And I'm Tori Hirota, and you're listening to episode 30 of Port Waves.
October is here, bringing that fresh fall energy with new beginnings. It's also Learning and Development Month, and we are here to help you navigate all of the opportunities for growth you won't want to miss.
This month is a great opportunity to invest in yourself and your future. And a big part of that is open enrollment. Here to tell us more is Olivia Dunn from our payroll team.
Thank you so much for being here. We're excited to talk a little bit about open enrollment as it is coming up. So to kick things off, can you tell me when open enrollment takes place?
Open enrollment takes place between the 13th and the 24th of October. During this time, employees may make changes to their benefits, may make changes to their short-term and long-term disability insurance, and these changes will take effect on January 1st of 2026.
Perfect. So where can employees make these changes if they're interested?
These changes can be made in LifeView, and the short-term and long-term insurance can be made in the standard benefits portal.
And let's talk a little bit about the flexible spending accounts. How does that work for employees that want to make changes or increase their contributions?
Okay, so for the flexible spending account, you must re-enroll every year, and that is also done in LifeView. What you do is enter a specific dollar amount for the year, and that amount will be divided into, I believe, 24 pay periods, and deductions will be taken out of your paycheck each pay period.
And what happens if employees don't use all their money that they currently have? Does it roll over?
So if you do not spend all of your money for the year, then you lose that money. However, there is a grace period for the following year between January and March, I believe.
Great. And so if anyone has any questions, who can they contact for any guidance or more information?
Employees may contact or reach out to the POLB payroll inbox at polbpayroll@polb.com.
Perfect. And lastly, what's one important thing that you want employees to remember during the open enrollment period?
I want employees to remember that they can only make changes during this period unless they encounter a qualifying life event, which we can provide more information on.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Olivia. And it's not just open enrollment. We have a few workshops to plan for retirement. Tish Neal from Mission Square Retirement will be on site for one-on-one appointments on Monday, October 20th. Registration will be sent via email.
CalPERS will be on site for a workshop on Tuesday, October 21st from 9 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. in the multipurpose room. You can register through Learn.
In honor of Filipino American Heritage Month, our Port Pages pick for October is Everything We Never Had by Randy Rebay. The novel follows 4 generations of Filipino American boys grappling with identity, masculinity, and their fraught father-son relationships.
The meeting will be on Wednesday, October 15th from noon to 1 p.m. in the second floor training room.
Also on October 15th, we'll be having more software trainings. From 9 a.m. to noon, there's Microsoft Teams training, and from 1 to 4 p.m., there's a training on Excel's most useful functions at work.
We are proud to announce our new Emerging Leaders Development Certificate Program in partnership with Cal State Long Beach. This 12-week program is a great opportunity for aspiring leaders and will further develop those who are not currently in a lead or supervisor role. If you are interested in applying, please submit your application by Monday, October 13th. For any questions, please email employeeexperience@polb.com.
Join us for Port Connect on Wednesday, October 22nd from noon to 1 p.m. in the multipurpose room. The distinguished speaker joining us is Jenny Dean, Vice President of Education and Conservation at the Aquarium of the Pacific, Long Beach. Jenny will discuss the core value of innovation. Be sure to register on Learn.
As we approach the season of giving, we are excited to announce that the Waves of Gratitude postcards are back. This year, we will be hosting the Waves of Gratitude Appreciation Bar on Wednesday, October 29th from 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the PAB lobby. We invite you to come and join us for a pastry and coffee and fill out your gratitude cards during this event.
The cards will be placed at each location, and these will be due on Friday, November 21st. The cards will be delivered during the first week of December.
We hope you will join us to share a moment of gratitude. It's Cybersecurity Awareness Month here at the Port of Long Beach, and the Information Management team leads a yearly campaign to protect us from cyber threats. Here to tell us more about this year's campaign and ways to remain vigilant is Denny Matthews, Manager of Technology Strategy and Architecture. Well, thanks so much for being here today, Denny.
You're welcome. Thank you for inviting me for the Portways.
Of course. So October is a very busy month for IM and the port, and we wanted to talk to you a little bit about your cybersecurity awareness trainings that you have going on this month. Can you start off by telling us a little bit about your team and who you are?
Sure. My name is Denny Matthews. I work for Niriana Maiko in Information Management Division as a manager for technology strategy and architecture. And my team is primarily responsible for the cybersecurity awareness training and phishing campaigns that you all go through every quarter, And on top of that, we also do celebrate October month as the Cybersecurity Awareness Month. This is a month that other than the quarterly trainings that we do, it is also important to bring awareness to the port staff. And that is where we try different things to ensure port staff is really prepared for any bad emails or any emails that can impact not only them, but the port, though.
Yeah, absolutely. I know October, as you mentioned, is Cybersecurity Awareness Month, but as the port, this is important for us all year round, right? So can you tell us about this year's campaign and what can we expect from that?
What we do is each week in October, we have a theme. We have a weekly theme. And that weekly theme is produced. We work with the communication team. There is an agency called the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency, which is known as CISA. Their goal is to come up with a monthly theme as well as a weekly theme. And what we do, I work with the CIO and the CEO. What we try to do is to ensure we don't take the technical jargons that are provided by CISA, which is the Cybersecurity Infrastructure Security Agency. And we try to ease it so it is easier for the port staff to understand, right? So our goal is each week we provide a theme, we create posters, and the posters are put around each of the buildings, the port administration building, the PAB, in ECOC, JCCC, and every week we ensure each of these building has the new theme that is displayed. And on top of that, we also ensure, in case you don't see this information when you are getting into the building, whichever building you work, we ensure that the email goes out. There is an email that comes out from communication team, as well as these themes are put in the intranet.
And there's also a tournament, right? Can you tell us about the phishing tournament?
Yes. So what we tried to do for the last 4 years, what we tried to do the last week of the month in October, we have a phishing tournament. And the goal is for each and every port staff to get so involved and then come up with some phishing idea so that you can trick your colleagues. And what we do, we have a small committee. We go through the different phishing ideas that is provided by the port staff. We see if that works within our environment, and we use those phishing suggestions in our quarterly campaign.
That sounds really fun. I know they're getting smarter and smarter, right? So there's always all these phishing attempts. They're just getting more creative. So that's a great way to...
Right. And then the best phishing email, which is like if you are able to trick your team members or your port staff, those gets award, and we have different swags. Those swags are also one of the ways of sharing, like in case you receive any emails that needs to be taken care, you have to send those emails to abuse@polb.com.
Yeah, and how can teammates get involved in participating in the tournament?
The 4th week's theme, which we send through emails, which is there in the intranet as well as in the poster, detailed direction is given, and then you can send the email to imcybertraining@polb.com. This is the same email that we use to roll out the cybersecurity awareness training campaigns.
Sounds good. And what are some things that you've seen that maybe you want our teammates to remember that are good to remember during this time to be more aware and vigilant?
I would always say we are the human firewall. So any ideas, any suggestions that you come across, please do share with at abuse@polb.com or I am service desk. Please do share with those because you are our eyes outside and you get more exposure from outside. So please do share any emails that you come across so that more people don't get attracted to those bad emails.
Thank you, and thank you for all of the great advice, and hopefully our teammates remember this month to stop, think, and connect. Right?
Okay, thank you, Edna.
Thanks, Denny. Now, let's welcome the newest additions of the Port family. Albert Polanco and Jose Payan in maintenance,
Kai Ulrich in business development,
Enrique Rodriguez in government relations,
Alejandra Hernandez and Carly Alba in finance,
Stan Eng and Eric Quillar in design,
Tara Carr in survey. We hope you enjoyed this episode of Port Waves. If you have any ideas for future episodes or any feedback, please email us at employeeexperience@polb.com.
Port Waves is made possible by your hosts, Tori Hirota
And Edna Dominguez. It is produced by Chris Berry and Kevin Walker.